sensory tailoring. My name is Jeremiah. Please come in. May I offer you a refreshment of some sort? Well, you know, I actually happen to have a little left over that Don Julio 1942. Have you ever had it? Of course you have. Of course you have. Would you care for some? Wonderful, wonderful. Please make yourself comfortable. Now, what is the occasion for your visit, may I ask? You just got a promotion. Congratulations. Salute, my friend. And is this going to be you're looking for a permanent tailor? Well, I certainly would love to earn your business and your trust. Are we trying to are we going to build a complete wardrobe? Are we going top to bottom bespoke? Are we looking for suits? Are we looking for leisure wear? A little bit of everything. Well, that is wonderful to hear. Well, we certainly carry an array of almost everything, from casual to black tie event. Yes. I'm going to grab my notebook, and we'll start from the top, if that's all right with you. Outstanding, outstanding. Now, may I please get your name? Because what I would like to do is I'm going to start a file, and what this means is once I have all of your measurements, I want to get an idea of what you're looking for, what things are, what kind of fashion excites you, and in the event that you are anywhere in the world and you find yourself missing an item, whether it could be a bathing suit, a tie, a bow tie, a waistcoat, whatever you need, I will be able to have your measurements on file, overnight them to you anywhere in the world. Absolutely. So, your name, please. Very nice. And is there a generalized mailing address you would like items shipped to? Perfect. And city. Okay. And zip code. Perfection. And phone number we can reach you at. And I promise you, all of my files are under lock and key. I will never share your information to any third party. I would find that gauche. I would find that incredibly improper, unprofessional. Yes. Yeah. Your secrets are safe with me. What happens at the tailor stays with the tailor. Yeah? Okay. And phone number? Outstanding. Is there an email address you like? Okay. All right. And what are we going to start off with today? Would you like a new suit? What are we looking for? A new suit. Oh, okay. Have you had your measurements taken before? Sort of. All right. And your boss sent you. May I ask who your boss is? I do know him. No, he's been a friend of mine for many, many years. And so you're the new protege. Okay. And put everything on his account. Well, that makes it easy, doesn't it? Okay. All right. Well, being that you are a protege of our dear friend Matthew, I know what that means. It means we are only doing the absolute finest and the absolute best. So, welcome to, perhaps this is a new world for you. A little bit. Well, there's no need to be intimidated. One thing that I found is that, so here's some advice that I received from my grandfather, and then passed down from my father as well. And he said, no matter what they say, no matter what they espouse, people always invariably act like people. And in my personal experience, most people are kind of faking it till they make it. Yeah, so you're exactly where you need to be. You're exactly where you need to be, and as they say, dress for success. You're in the right place. Okay, shall we begin the measurements? We are going to start from the top down. There may be a time when you would like to have a hat. It could be a simple hat. It could be a fedora. It could be a ball cap. Literally anything that you would like, I can have done, custom made, just for you. Okay. So hold still for just a moment. I'm going to get your hat size. And good. And I'm going to grab your neck size while we're up here. Wonderful. And let me do your shoulder. So just nice normal stance. Don't puff up your chest or flex or do anything like that. Just hold still right there. Wonderful. And let me see. Now, please hold out your left arm for me. Yep, just hold out your left arm. Good, thank you. Great. And please do the same. Hold out your right arm for me. Just hold out your right arm. Thank you. And wonderful. And may I ask how old you are? It doesn't actually matter. Really, I'm just curious. Oh, wonderful. Okay. It's nice that both of your sleeves are actually the same length. Yeah. Sometimes people just got like a quarter-inch difference or little variations like that. I'm going to do a measurement. I'm going to measure around your arm, your shoulder here, and your bicep, okay? Again, don't flex. Just natural. Very good. And wonderful. And bicep, just hold your arm out, please. Thank you. Fantastic. And your left arm, please. Same way, just hold out your arm. Thank you very much. And under the arm. Wonderful. Now, I will customize everything down from the girth of your sleeve to your wrist, neck, hat, everything. Yeah. Like I said, I want your suit to be able to. There is a trend of a very almost, I would say, hyper fitted suit these days. I am going to offer my professional recommendation. Do you mind? Okay. My professional recommendation is that we avoid what I would call the fad of the overly skinny suit. I think that we are currently in a trend, and what I would strongly recommend, look, I will do whatever you like. You are the boss, and I will make you whatever you like. If you would like a skinny suit, I'll make you a skinny suit. But in my professional opinion, we're going to be much better off going with a more classic look of like the 1940s, the 1950s, even up into the 1960s. There's variations in that. You'll notice in the 1940s, the ties were thicker, you know. And then we go into like the late 1950s, early 1960s. New fashion trends, things were getting tighter. Things were getting more avant-garde, you know, more Bauhaus and things like that. And, you know, it works for some people. If you have a very specific body type, specifically a very lanky, if you're very skinny and very lean, that style can work. However, if you're built more like, for example, me, or somebody who's not just rail thin, I think you're going to find that you want your suit to be comfortable. Now, a suit will never be as comfy as, you know, a pair of, you know, linen pants or sweatpants or joggers and a t-shirt. It won't. But I do want to make your suit both having structure and shape to make you look your best, but also I don't want you constricted. I don't want you to feel like you have to hold yourself in a type of way. Like that's not what I would want. I assume that's not what you would want either. Okay? All right. Shall we continue? Okay, wonderful. Now, leave your arms right where they are, please. Just right by your side. Just loose by your side. Good. Just relax. Just relax. And big deep breath. Let it out. Let your arms just hang. Just like that. Okay? Alright. Yeah, hold steady right there. Measure your chest. Thank you. And this time I do want you to inhale. Flex, kind of puff out your chest a little bit for me there. Great. And got it. And measure your waist. Hold steady. Is this, by the way, this is where you like your pants to normally rest on your hips? You want to go a little higher, a little lower? No, that's where you want your pants to rest. Wonderful. There's no real right or wrong. It's a personal preference. Now, I will say that back in the 1950s, men wore their pants a little higher. There's pros and cons to that. You know, we can go either way. Hang on one moment, chest. Yeah, inhaled. And waist. Having a higher pant it can hide more, for lack of a better word. Okay, it can give me a little more room to cover any flaws or imperfections. But most importantly is, how are you going to wear them? You know, that really is the most important. What do you feel comfortable with? Okay. I'm going to measure from your armpit down to your waist. Just hold still, please. Okay, another side. Just hold still. Okay. And now I'm going to measure your pant leg. And just hold still one moment. Great. Left hand, your right leg. Great. And the famous measurement, the inside inseam. Now, trust me, I am a professional, and I did buy you a drink. No, it's actually an important measurement. Some people, one of the big differences between a truly bespoke suit versus something you're going to get off the rack is the gusset. That is the area, the crotch. And you want that to be just so. Am I right? Yeah. Okay. We really want that to be just so. Now, just hold still for one moment, please. Pardon my reach. And does that feel right there? Okay. If I came a little shorter, you can feel that, and you can feel the bottom of my tape measure. Okay. I don't want to quite there. I want that. Yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah, that's, don't worry, that's the most awkward measurement we do. Okay. Now, the next thing I want to discuss with you is, so, Matthew sent you down, right? Is there a specific event, or are we having like a board meeting? He's flying you to Rome. Ooh, the Italians. Okay. What that tells me is that, so we need to impress the Italians. That's a tall order. I love the Italians. They have a true panache for style, a little flamboyance, and they're not afraid of color. They're not afraid of a little style. Okay. And Matthew gave you carte blanche. Okay. What would you like? Do you want solid? Do you want pinstripes? Do we want something in burgundy? Oof, I like it. I like it. We want something in burgundy and some classic pinstripes. Absolutely, some classic pinstripes. Now, I am, of course, going to recommend you must have a navy. You must have a navy suit in your collection. It is one of the most timeless. It will go with anything forever. Okay? Okay, we're going to do navy. We're going to do, I would highly recommend something a little more summery. Would you like something like a seersucker? Yeah, think of like a seersucker. Think of like a Southern gentleman, except the traditional seersucker was more loose. It was a little more flowy. And what I would like to do is some of that linen style, while at the same time being a bit more fitted. Yeah, a little less 1915, 1920, which was a little larger and looser. And let's take that and blend it with like the 1960s. Okay, all right, fantastic. Now again, that's not going to be for the boardroom. For the boardroom, what about something in like a light gray? Yeah, maybe a little shark's tooth pattern. Yeah, I like it. All right. I don't. Okay. I don't know if I don't know if I would recommend too much sheen. Okay. I feel like I will do whatever you like. You want to try one? Perfect. Hey, you know what? Let's go for it. Okay. Now, if we're gonna go a little bit of sheen, do you want to go? I'm looking at. How do you feel about lavender? Yeah, it's like basically the color of my shirt and tie. I can see lavender looking very nice on you with a tiny bit of sheen, a little bit of shine in it. Now, I wouldn't wear this to the boardroom, but if you are going to somebody's vineyard, for example, if you're going to Tuscany, maybe, okay, and then maybe this could be something you could pull out of the wardrobe. Absolutely, I can picture this. Okay, you are in Tuscany, Italy. You are on a pearl white or burgundy colored Vespa, and you are cruising through the Italian countryside, the wind in your hair, vineyards around, the smell of the ocean off in the distance. Yeah, I can see that. I think I have foreseen a moment in your future. Okay. All right. Well, that is all that I need for today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have these items sent over to you. Actually, you don't need to come back for a second fitting. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. So I'm going to have multiple shirts, ties, pants, waistcoats, all custom fit exactly for you, sent over to you directly. And if for some reason they are not the best fitting clothes you have ever tried on, I will be shocked, and I will do anything in my power to remedy that immediately. Okay? Wonderful. Well, thank you very much for choosing me here at Sensory Tailors. Please give my regards to Matthew, will you? Have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.